Hey guys, welcome back to A-Life Chronicles. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, there's always something new to learn and share. You already know the vibes. This is a community where we come together to celebrate the joys of farming and the simple pleasures of life. If you're new here, this is the space where we talk all things farming, lifestyle, travel, and just enjoying life's simple pleasures, you know? We share tips, stories, and experiences that make our farming journeys unique and fulfilling. Today, I'm taking it back to the farm, back to the basics. We're going to dive deep into the essential tools that every farmer, whether a beginner or a pro, should have in their toolkit. We're going to get practical, especially if you're just starting out with farming or gardening. It's all about making your work easier and more efficient, so you can enjoy the process and see the fruits of your labor. I'm talking about the essential tools, the ones you absolutely need. These are the tools that will help you get started on the right foot and make your farming experience more enjoyable. I'm going to walk you through the top 10 farming tools every beginner should own. These tools are not just for beginners. Even experienced farmers will find them indispensable. And the best part? These are all tools I use on a daily basis. Tools that have made my farming journey so much smoother. From planting to harvesting, these tools have been my trusty companions. So, let's jump right in. Grab your notepad, because you're going to want to jot down these must-have tools. Let's make your farming journey as enjoyable and productive as possible. Ready? Let's go! First up, we got the hand trowel. This little tool might look simple, but don't let its size fool you. It's incredibly versatile and can handle a variety of tasks in your garden. This right here, this is your new best friend, man. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, a hand trowel is indispensable. Seriously, this tool is your go-to for pretty much anything that needs a delicate touch. From planting to weeding, it's got you covered. We're talking digging small holes for your seeds, making sure they're planted at just the right depth. Transplanting those baby seedlings you've been nurturing, giving them a new home in your garden, loosening up the soil around your plants, you name it. It's perfect for getting into tight spaces without disturbing your other plants. And the best part, it's super affordable. You don't need to spend a fortune to get a high-quality hand trowel. You don't have to break the bank for this one. It's a small investment that pays off big time in the long run. Trust me, you'll be using this tool every single day. It's so handy that you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. It's like an extension of your hand out here on the farm. Whether you're working in a small garden or a larger plot, it's indispensable. When you're looking for a hand trowel, make sure you get one with a sturdy blade. A strong blade ensures that it won't bend or break under pressure. You want something that can handle tough soil. Whether it's clay or rocky ground, a good hand trowel should be able to cut through it with ease. And don't forget about the grip. You want something comfortable, something that feels good in your hand. An ergonomic handle can make a world of difference, especially during long gardening sessions. So, whether you're planting, weeding, or just loosening up some soil, the hand trowel is your go-to tool. It's versatile, affordable, and essential for any gardener. Make sure to add one to your gardening toolkit. Trust me, once you start using it, you'll wonder how you ever got by without it. Happy gardening! Next up is the garden hoe. This is another must-have, especially if you're dealing with weeds or if you're preparing your soil for planting. Look, weeds are a fact of life, but a good garden hoe makes dealing with them so much easier. It helps you break up that compacted soil, get rid of those pesky weeds, and just makes the whole process less of a chore. Especially if you're working with a new plot of land, or if you've got some serious overgrowth, a sharp, sturdy hoe is your best friend. It's all about working smarter, not harder, right? And that's what this tool is all about. Alright, now let's talk about protecting those hands. Gardening can be a truly rewarding experience, but it can also be tough on your hands. From handling rough soil to dealing with thorny plants, your hands go through a lot. That's why it's essential to have the right protection. Tool number 3 is a good pair of gardening gloves. These gloves are designed to provide a barrier between your skin and the harsh elements you'll encounter in the garden. They come in various materials, from leather to rubber, each offering different levels of protection and flexibility. And I'm telling you, after a few days of working the soil, you're gonna thank me for this one. Imagine digging into the earth, planting seeds, and pulling out weeds without worrying about getting cuts or blisters. It's a game changer. Those blisters and scratches are no joke, man. They can be painful and take time to heal, which can slow down your gardening progress. With a good pair of gloves, you can avoid these common injuries and keep your hands in good shape. Gardening gloves protect your hands from everything: thorns, sharp objects, and even harmful chemicals that you might use in your garden. They act as a shield, keeping your skin safe and clean. Prickly plants, rough soil, and any other challenging materials you might come across. Whether you're planting new flowers or pulling out stubborn weeds, gloves make the job easier and more comfortable. Even those little bugs that like to bite. Insects can be a real nuisance when you're trying to focus on your gardening tasks. With gloves, you can swat them away without worrying about getting bitten. Plus, it just feels better working with gloves on. There's something satisfying about knowing your hands are protected while you work. It allows you to focus more on the joy of gardening rather than the potential hazards. You can really dig in and get your hands dirty without worrying about it. Gloves give you the confidence to tackle any gardening task, no matter how messy or challenging it might be. There are so many different types of gardening gloves out there, each designed for specific tasks. Some are better for heavy-duty work, while others are perfect for delicate planting. So find a pair that fits you well and that you feel comfortable working in. The right gloves can make all the difference in your gardening experience, providing both protection and comfort. So, invest in a good pair and enjoy your time in the garden without any worries. Tool number 4 is a wheelbarrow or a garden cart. This might seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people try to get by without one. Trust me, you do not want to be hauling heavy bags of compost, tools, or your harvest by hand. A wheelbarrow or garden cart saves your back, literally. It makes everything so much more efficient, especially if you've got a larger space to cover. Think of it as an investment in your health and your sanity. Number 5 on our list is a good pair of pruning shears, also known as secateurs. These are essential for keeping your plants healthy and under control. We're talking about cutting back overgrown branches, trimming back plants, and harvesting things like herbs or soft fruits. Clean cuts are so important for plant health. They help prevent diseases and encourage new growth. Don't underestimate the power of a good pair of pruning shears. Alright, let's talk about watering. It seems simple enough, right? But the way you water your plants can make a big difference. That's why tool number 6 is a watering can, or a hose with a spray nozzle. A watering can is perfect for those delicate seedlings, or for your potted plants. It gives you that gentle touch that they need. A hose with an adjustable nozzle is great for covering larger areas without damaging your crops. You can control the water pressure and make sure your plants are getting the right amount of hydration. Coming in at number 7 is the rake. Now this might seem like a simple tool, but it's surprisingly versatile. You can use it for so many things: spreading mulch, clearing leaves, leveling out the soil, even mixing compost into your beds. It's one of those tools that you don't realize how much you need until you have one. Trust me, a good rake will become your go-to for all sorts of tasks around the farm or garden. Chapter 8. Tool number 8 is a set of seed trays or starter pots. These are essential for starting your seeds indoors before you transplant them outside. It gives your seedlings a chance to grow strong in a controlled environment, protected from harsh weather and pests. Starting your seeds indoors gives them a head start and can lead to a healthier, more abundant harvest. Plus, it's just really satisfying to see those little seedlings pop up and start to grow. Chapter 9. Now, this next tool is a game changer, especially if you're serious about growing healthy plants. Tool number 9 is a soil tester kit. Knowing your soil's pH level and nutrient content is crucial for successful gardening. It tells you what your soil is lacking and helps you choose the right fertilizers and amendments. A soil tester takes the guesswork out of gardening and helps you create the optimal growing environment for your plants. Chapter 10. And finally, tool number 10 isn't a physical tool, but it's just as important as all the others. I'm talking about a farming notebook or app. This is where you track everything: your planting dates, the varieties you're growing, your crop performance, weather patterns, any pest or disease issues you encounter. Keeping good records helps you learn from your experiences and become a better gardener over time. You can look back and see what worked well, what didn't work, and make adjustments for the next season. It's like having a farming journal, a record of your journey. So there you have it, my friends. The top 10 farming tools that every beginner should have in their arsenal. Whether you're working with a small backyard garden or you're dreaming of a larger homestead, these tools will make your life so much easier and help you grow healthy, abundant food. Remember, you don't have to get everything all at once. Start with the basics and build up your collection over time. The most important thing is to just get started, get your hands dirty, and enjoy the journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.